I'm so glad we can all be here together this morning. I wanted to share something with you, very personal but inclusive with everyone here. Thursday, I was in my office and I had, as typical, I have a weekly time with a mentor of mine. And it was a consecration and dedication of this church, of this center. It's very powerful. And deep within me, I had this vision. Whenever I have gone to a new church, this image or vision accompanies me. And it's the vision of a chalice, a beautiful, beautiful chalice. This chalice was about 20 feet tall, and it was planted right in the middle of this room. And it is a chalice. This one was, it was almost like a Celtic weave that if you poured water in it, it would just kind of leak out. So it wasn't about filling it with fluid, it was filled with light. And it was bejeweled and it was radiating and undulating with, I would have to say, sacred flame and fire. And we blessed this whole place from 50 feet out of the parking lot and every area of this center. And this place has been a place that's been dedicated for spiritual growth and nourishment of humanity for over 50 years. And that's going to continue. And it was earthed here. This chalice was a symbol of an earthing of presence and what this place stands for. Underneath all of the wonderful things, the programming and the music and the fellowship and everything else, this place is really a holy sanctuary for all of us to awaken to who we are. So I would invite you in this time of meditation to let go of your outer life. Let go of your outer persona, your way of presenting yourself to the world. And be still. Sometimes that's easier said than done. With such busyness of mind, the creative capacity that we all have within the mind. But when we settle into our heart, and I invite you to do that now, and just take a couple of deep cleansing breaths. Feel your feet on the floor, and your body in your chair. Why do we meditate? Why do we set aside time for prayer in our lives? It's about remembering. It's about letting go. It's about forgiving ourselves and others. Because we all get caught up in the world of the mind and the world of structures and forms and activities. But this work is dedicated to who you are as a spiritual being. And we have feelings about what that means to be a spiritual being. fully engaged in our humanity. That our humanity is a vehicle, a vessel, a chalice for the divine Spirit to move in and fill and radiate out throughout all of life. So you may have come here today with a burden within your mind and heart around how you see yourself or how you see others, or you may be holding yourselves in contempt. Sometimes I do that. We all have this background of relationship with each other as we move through our human experience, our human life. But who are we really? What is the purpose of our being here on the planet? We could have lots of responses around that, but really it's about love. And overcoming through the power of love. And so in your life experience right now, your sacred curriculum of being you, I invite you to claim your authentic self, to still the mind, and as we sit here together, as someone reminded me on the way in here today, the accumulated effect of so many sitting within one presence and one power, one activity, the opportunity for healing and release and joy and breakthrough. Is so much more potent and powerful. It's also an opportunity for us to love ourselves just where we're at. Bless your life. I invite you to do that with your own life experience. Just bless it now. And bless those people that are next to you in this room. Everyone in this room. And then to use the will, the executive power of mind, and your heart to bless Vancouver, think of all the people that are reflecting upon Easter morning here and elsewhere, all throughout Canada. All throughout the United States, all throughout the planet, people sitting privately, and to see and feel the regenerative, resurrecting power of this truth move throughout this planet. Tearing down walls and barriers in consciousness and physical. So that we may simply see each other as God sees us. We're grateful in this moment that we can gather in this way. Gather within ourselves. And I invite you now to sit within the silence of the temple of your own being, and to radiate the love that you are. To everyone else in this room and to all of life. Not only humanity, but animals and all of life. And let us just spend a few moments now in the silence. And to recognize that as we become more objective in our awareness that yes, we have our needs, but we have also been of service here through prayer and meditation for the greater whole. And we are grateful. And so it is. Amen.